playing against ADNAW. Here we go. Patchwork time. All right, I'm in seat 1. Interesting. Oh, they're rated 112. Okay. Well, I should probably win this by a substantial amount here. I want to analyze the opening, give it some proper time to think about. I think probably 3-6 is substantially better than 3-4 here. Yeah, it has to be. The worst move in the opening is going to be anyone taking the 10-5 or the 4-6. All right, I'm going to give them a chance to take the 3-4. Maybe a couple chances. Yeah, okay. I think that's good for me. All right, placement. I want to project what pieces I might be getting. I'll just do the very basic thing. When you open with an awkward piece, it is actually okay to just leave this space in the corner very early on. The thing about patchwork pieces is that they fit into awkward spaces better than they do straight spaces. So the more straight spaces you create, it's actually harder to fit in patchwork pieces often. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that option. Sneaky move. Yeah, I mean, generally, taking the free piece is winning. But this specific case leaves me a couple good pieces in a row that I think I'm okay with taking here. So good move by the opponent, but I don't think it's deadly to me. Not too concerned here. The next piece I want to try to make room for is this one. Admittedly, I didn't give myself any good place to put it here. So what am I doing with it? Yeah, so Adna only has two options here. They can pass or they can take 3-3. And something you want to be is have odd time remaining. That's very powerful to have. As long as there aren't any immediate tactics to reverse that. Okay, I think it's wrong to do anything except take this piece. I don't know where I'm putting it. Should think about what piece I expect to get afterwards. Okay, I think I'm getting that. This looks kind of gross. Any way you slice it. Alright, I'm going to say this is passable. Alright, and there's a bug for income display when you go into practice mode, so I'm just canceling that out right now. Yeah, I am regretting putting this into the corner, this initial piece. Oh. Well, I'm tempted to take 2-2, but it lets the opponent take 2-1-4-2. And I'm trying to get 2-1-4-2 for myself. And I am winning right now, so I can just pass. If we both pass for the rest of the game, I'm easily winning. By like 27, I think is the calculation. If we both pass, I win by 27. But I think this is where add not takes the 1-5. It flips the even odd time remaining parity. Yeah. I think it goes, the special patch goes here. Adna is playing quite well, I have to say. Should not underestimate them elo-wise. I need to play a sharp game here, which I am doing right now. This move I'm actually not sure on if I should take a piece or not. Up 15, down 1, down 2. Okay, so I'm winning by 12 still. Taking the 10-3 would be a gigantic mistake. Even though it fits here, it's just really bad value for a piece. Hey, Vane Wombats, who's Sunny BB? Sunny is a very strong gamer from Hong Kong. They're rated pretty high in a lot of stuff. I'm just going to double check that calculation here. We have 5 incomes left. I'm up by 3 on income, so I'm up by 15 there. I'm down 2 patches, but I have 1 time better, so I'm losing by 1 on... on 1 on buttons. And my board is better by 3, and I can give up all 4 bonus patches and lose by 1, which is 2 points. So minus 1 point, minus 2 point on buttons and space. Up 15 on buttons, so I'm winning by 12. Yeah. Music is gone. Interesting. Oh, you're seeing things 15 minutes ago, though, so I might have figured it out by now. My placements are not amazing here. Very linear on both edges, which is not desirable, but I've got a lot of space filled. I mean, that is worth a lot. Alright, opponent is threatening to win the 7x7 bonus. And I should just let them? No, I shouldn't let them, but I guess I could take the 4-6 if they don't. If they do take the 4-6, I do think that's overvaluing the 7x7 bonus. I think I'm still in a good spot here. I had a pretty good opening. A little better than my opponent. And that means my score should be pretty high this game. Alright, so we get a little denial there, but nothing I can't work past. Getting this piece is huge for me, honestly. Alright, is my opponent getting the 7x7 on their next move? Yes. I can't prevent that. I think I'm just supposed to fill some of these spaces. There's no great way for me to fill this corner in. I wonder if I should be passing right now. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to work out the pass math here. It's not an easy calculation. All right, I decided to give the opponent a small advantage rather than let them take their pick of the next three and probably get overall a larger than small advantage. What's the if we pass? Up by 8 on income. Up by 6 on buttons. So I'm up 14. Down to 7x7. So I'm up 7, and we're equal on board if I give them the 2 bonus patches. I don't need to do anything. Endgame. Yeah, okay, so I'm up 7 except for the last move. If I do nothing, it's +4. Or 4 better for them. So I can win by 3 by doing nothing. I just have to pray that I did that math right. I think I did. And I don't know if there's any reverses that my opponent can pull here. Like Uno reverse cards, if you will, but I don't think so. Okay, so it's neutral for me. If I take the 1-3, they take the 4-2, or vice versa. I still lose this last move by 4. But yeah, I think I have this game won by 3 points. And I think they're slightly more likely to make the wrong move if I do nothing compared to me taking the 1-3. Yeah, so I'm scoring 12. I think they get 9. A bit of a degenerate endgame here. It's pretty rare that a degenerate endgame happens where it's just passes, but I have taught myself how to calculate the if we both pass scenarios, and I've done it enough times to where I can trust my math. Yeah, very interesting there. Nicely played by Adna. They played quite well. They are not a 112 player if they always play like this. They did a couple of very high level things in how they fought for the 7x7 very efficiently. Their passes were pretty in line with good moves. They found the line to get the free piece early in the game. Yeah, I think there were too many good moves here for it to be done on accident by them. I think they're just a legit good player. And they did find the right move by 1 point here. And my calculation, spot on. 1x3. Okay. I am playing on my main account here instead of the Smurf. To tell them well played. Because I thought that there wouldn't be as many Smurfs in the lobby. But apparently, if players like Adna are in this tournament everywhere, I kind of regret it. Did they just, like, recently get practice? Okay, they were killing people recently, so maybe they just got a lot better recently. Vamos won his second game, nice. Briztua beat Sunny 369. Is Sunny 369 good at Patchwork? $226, is that right? Maybe. Hard to say. Alright, so it looks like there's 10 of us on 2 out of 2 so far, with a few games left to go here. This is a stomp. 35 points for Sunny BB. That almost never loses. Hey Silver, thanks. Happy Friday to you too. And does it look like a Patchwork stream to you? I hope so. Unless you want to call it an audio fixing stream, in which case it would also be that. Hey, what's up, Heroic Logic? Ooh. Wow, neither of them can fit the 2-1. That's unfortunate. Alright, I think Treewin clearly should take the 7-1, put it here. And not just because it fits great, but also it does nice things to their last move. Means they probably get this piece. Or this one. Whichever the math. Okay, yeah, a pass is just completely wrong for Treewin there. They just threw away 3 points. For no reason. At least my gut instinct says it's no reason, because the 1-2 is like +8 value on a last move, and this would be +5. So it either goes an additional +3 for you or +5 for you. Yeah, no, they just lost like 3 to 6 points, I think. Yeah, thanks, Silver. Alright, and I've just got read a little confirmation that we don't have any extra playoff rounds today. It's just these 8 rounds on BGA, automated. I'm pretty sure Triwin is winning. Might as well see the end of it. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they definitely are. They're up 15, down 7. Yeah. They win by 18? No, sorry, 10? 11? 12. Apparently there's still games going in round 2 here. Mingo versus Gabby is only at 58% for some reason. Gabby 17 is minus 7 minutes on the clock. Yeah, this game's just gonna default pretty soon. Because the round automatically closes after 30 minutes. So Mingo could have kicked, but they're also winning by a ton, so despite Gabby having the 7x7 bonus. $14 of us on 2 out of 2. We started with 62 players, and there's been plenty of drops. $20 drops. Blues Leona has actually had 2 free points. So has Mega Mao. Oh no, never mind. Mega Mao didn't. It was Mancala, myself, Fanatical Lime, Sunny369, who had freebies round 1. Yeah, I think we're getting a timeout. Yeah, there we go. Any other matches still going? This one? CT can't get any more patches for the entire game. That's not great for them. So they score 24 no matter what. But Mykalis is only scoring 5 if they pass the rest of the game. So they need some points here, and that's not going to make up the difference. So it's 24-11 final. Facing Triwin. Favorable start. This piece, if you take this piece in the first orbit, you guarantee access to the free piece. Well, if you take this piece with a lead, okay. Yeah. Okay. So this patch is like the second best patch in the entire game. So to have access to it on turn one is a lucky start. With like okay pieces coming up right after. Like it's not bad to start with like this 3-3. Like that's not a bad start at all. It's just not close to the power level of starting with what I started with here. And I think if I can manage to get the 3-4 here, that would be very strong. I would expect to just win, to convert that to a win. So if I... Well, yeah, I want this 3-4 piece. After my next pass, I'll take 7-1, assuming Tree Win is trying to set up the same take the 3-4 in order to get the free piece gambit that I'm doing. Yeah, this is like a very powerful start for Tree Win, but it's, I think, too powerful for me. The arrangement of pieces here kind of sucks for me. But I see something like half viable. This spot is definitely awkward, but it's fillable. Oh, what I didn't check is that I do actually have the next move here. I don't think I want the next move. Like 1/5 is very good, but taking the 1/5 lets whoever takes it lets the opponent have the 2/1, the 2/2, and the 1/2. I have parity. I'm up by 9 spaces filled. I'm up by 3 raw buttons. I'm down 2 income across 5 more incomes. I'm like plus 15 or something big right now, which does force Treewin to take the rougher move. Obviously, this space is like really awkward. I have enough time to do some look ahead here. Interesting. There's some options here. Whoa. I just visualized something I did not expect to... No, that doesn't quite work, but that was close. So I'm expecting to take the 2/2, the 1/2, and this 3/1 linking into one of these two pieces. I think I'm winning by a lot. It's just a matter of arranging all of these in a useful way. So my income is not good, but what I have substituted income with is taking patches that cost very little. Like if we look at the raw button cost of my patches, 2, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 3, 7, and the 7 earned me the 1 and the 0. Like, okay. like that. All right, so low income, but very cheap patches, very high value patches, and I have 20 more spaces filled than my opponent. I expect to score 30 plus this game and win by like at least 15. Really getting to capitalize on the unfair opening advantage that the game gave me. And I think Treewin might be playing this a little too Tetris-like filling up whole lines at a time. That isn't quite how winning scores, or the most optimal way to score, I should say. -2, -15, so -17, +22, -6. Okay, so I'm not actually winning right now. I actually do need to take this piece. Yeah, it's a weird game state where I do need to take an expensive move here. Getting this little piece filled is pretty important to threatening the 7x7 for that swing of 14 points. Letting my opponent have 2-3 isn't ideal because they've built up a huge income early, but I think I'm in enough control here. Yeah, and I did net 8 points of value by taking that patch, even though it's an expensive one. It gives away a lot of tempo. The pieces available right now are pretty garbage, aside from 2-3, and then 5-4 is fine. And this kept me on even parity while getting me the special patch, so other options didn't. Alright, the temptation for my opponent will be to take the 10-4 into the 2-3. I think that would be wrong. But it's a temptation that exists. It's nicer for board arrangement. Their board arrangement is a little awkward to take 2-3, 5-4. Oh, that's not what I expected. Well, this is a bit of a misplay by them, I think, because they can't afford 5-4 if that's what they were wanted. Alright, I do need to fill this space to get the 7x7 bonus, but I did decide to put it off. Because my opponent is not close enough to winning the 7x7 themselves, they need to fill these spaces. All 10 of them. So this is slightly greedy. And I didn't analyze it super closely, so it's possible I did the wrong thing there. By not locking in the 7x7 bonus, it would probably been just fine to lock it in. And now I've given myself this extra obligation. But I have a lot of flexibility in the remaining pieces and what I can place. Okay. Time to calculate again who's winning. Down 12 on raw buttons. Up 22 on space. Down like 0 or 1 on last move if we both pass. So that means I'm winning right now, which means the onus is not on me to take a piece. And I didn't even give myself the 7x7 points, so. Yeah, I don't think I have any concerns about locking this game up. I will have needed to really mess up the math. I need to update Nightbot. Team USA is now online. I don't know, not many people with the password to that account. I wanted to end this game quickly and then take a bathroom break. So Treewin is cramping my style a little here. But they are definitely entitled to all the thinking time that they're given. And then the second they go over, I'll start the kick. If they get to 2 minutes, I might type something in chat. Alright, here I'm going to take the 7x7 just to not worry about it. And the more we're passing, the less this extra space matters. I have flexibility to fit everything still. There's only 2 pieces that don't fit if you leave these 8 spaces in your corner at the end. I think it's only 2. It's this, the H piece, and the huge piece. Everything else can fit. Oh, well, also this, this big red one doesn't. But I hope you understand what I'm saying, is that that's like the most flexible remainder to leave is this. And I guess sometimes you won't be able to fit this one. I guess the chat box should move. This looks a bit more appropriate. Bit of an interesting question here. No. It's not that interesting. I don't know exactly how much I'm winning by, but it's substantial. Probably about 20. So something like 15 to -5. Depending on what these last moves are. I think the most accurate is for Treewin to take the 5-5 and for me to take the 4-2. Because that's better for Treewin than Treewin taking nothing and me taking the 5-5. Alright, bud, let's take our last move. Alright, nice win there. 3 out of 3. $67, $67, $67. Okay, no game is super slow here, so I don't have that much time, but I'll be back. Bathroom break. So that was a little closer than I meant it to be. Took care of a thing or two around the house, and I guess I was a little close to missing my game. Up against Mega Mao here. I'll catch up on chat in a sec. Okay, so analysis of the opening is that whoever takes 3-4 allows 3-2-2-3. Actually, no matter whoever takes the first piece, all of them cost too much time. And that means this is a lucky opening for me because default, if people want to pass, second seat is better because they will end up with the odd time remaining. Okay. This game would be harder to backseat. Oh, no. Yeah, name the pieces like I do, and it'll be easy enough. Just call them by their cost. There are not too many identical costs. Like, there's 2-2-3s. Like, there's the H, and then there's the good one. Well, I guess this one's good, too, but... Often in games I would look for, like, what sequence wins you the free piece. But I actually think taking the 3-6, letting the opponent get the free piece, and getting all the stuff after the free piece is fine. It's a pretty juicy board. Okay, arrangement actually matters here. Maybe I should have put this one more to the side. Yeah, I think I didn't quite offset this perfectly, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I might have changed my mind on the evaluation here. I think this is okay. These are 3 great pieces to have as long as there's a bit of passing early. Normally you don't want to spend 7 buttons in 2 time early on. You want to spend more time than buttons. But when we had some passing in the opening, I'm justifying the passing as time to buttons conversion, because that's what it is. That's an unexpected take. I think this is very good for me now. So I think they're giving me 1-2, 1-4, and 3-6 by doing this. So now I need to work out where everything goes. I don't like this one very much. Yeah, I don't like leaving that. So the plan is for 1-2 to go here, 1-4 to go here. I'm not actually sure which one of these two is better to fill. And I don't like giving my opponent like a run of good pieces like this, but there's even more right past it, so... Yeah, basically the difference here is, do I think I can get this 7x7 better than this 7x7 or not? And I think this one is slightly easier. I am in a pretty good position right now, but I have not won yet. I have only taken good pieces by my evaluation of pieces, and I think Mega Mao has taken a couple bad ones here with the 10-4 and the 7-4. They're obviously better early on because they come with so much income, but like the pure value I've gotten, I'm 15 spaces more filled here. I still have one more income than them somehow. The upcoming run of pieces that Mega Mao takes is important for, I think, more higher leverage than usual. Yeah, you definitely want to pick that one. But I would have thought that something else first made sense. No, I see. They put 4-2 here, and that leaves perfect space for the 1-2 there. Nice. That does leave me with 2-1-2-3 though. And that puts me right before the patch. That gives them the patch. It's either that or take 2-1-3-4, but I don't like that. I don't know what Mega Mao's thinking about. Once you place this here, you have one move. Yeah, there's just so many good pieces still available. I'm not completely sure this should go here. Because it's possible it won't help me get my 7x7. The other option was here. Sneaky was here. Yeah, well, I may be losing the 7x7 now, but I do have other advantages, I think. Mega Mao has caught up somewhat. I mean, in terms of net value, I don't know how I can't take the 5-3 and survive the game, so. Nice. Yeah, I think this move is pretty clear, which is why I didn't calculate before doing it. And this will just give me a really easy calculation. We have 3 incomes left, so I'm +3. I'm +3 buttons, so I'm 6 up. I'm 6 more up on spaces filled, +12 overall. I'm losing the 7, so I'm +5. And I have parity on the remaining 2 patches, so I'm +9 right now. I'm winning by 9. The value of the upcoming pieces is really bad. So my calculation is, do I take 8-6 now or not? It's +7 to take it now. And I don't have space like this. Would I want that anyway? Yeah, I don't think I have enough control with my remaining board arrangement. Unfortunately, in the end game, the 7-1 piece is pretty good. It has a lot of tactical benefits. The aesthetics of my buttons on this is pretty nice. All my buttons are just in 3 rows. That's cute. Yeah, not being able to fit the 5-4 did mess with the tactics a little. I wish I could have fit the 5-4, but... That's a bit of a problem when you take so many board-filling pieces like my board has. I'd be pretty surprised if my opponent doesn't take 5-4. Just the only legal space for it. I think I do take 6-5 to get this last special patch. It's not a fantastic piece on its own. But I think I still need it. Because my opponent can just naturally prevent me from getting anything useful if I pass at the wrong moment. So I've pretty much locked myself into an endgame. I just hope it's a good one. Oh, they passed. That's nifty. Yeah, I missed that. Well, I have no options. I just have to hope that I chose a winning line. And it's possible I didn't. This will be a close game. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're just going to take the 3-4 with the last move. Smart. Or they're going to take it now. Either one is pretty good. Yeah, nicely played there at the end. Yeah, this is losing the last move sequence a lot harder than I thought I was losing it. Awkward. Okay, so it nets me 0 to take this piece, and if I do, I'm giving them very high point move there. Scoring 19. No, I think I lose by 1. Or 3. Yeah, I botched that endgame. This was the wrong move. Too tactically limiting. That's annoying. Well... There's a long way to go here. Lots of patchwork still to play. And as usual in Swiss competitions, if you're going to lose, it's better to do it earlier. so that you get slightly easier tables. Yeah, Adna, my round 2 opponent, 3 out of 4. Playing quite well. Alright, Bristwa, Mingo, and Mega Mao on 4 out of 4. I really should have won this one, I think. I think I really just threw in the end. Yeah, because I had the better opening here. I threw... One game still going? Thanks, Kung Ming. Both players can't take any more pieces. Looks like Kazdid is winning by 4 or 3 to 5. 3. Yeah, Kazdit wins by 3 if I did the math right. 42, 43 minus 26 is 17. 31, 38 minus 24 is 14. Yeah, 17-14 is the final score here. Both players have to pass. They can't take any pieces. Facing Komachin next. Oh, interesting. Okay, so despite me ostensibly having to give up on the free piece, I don't think it's that bad. I guess I should evaluate which side of this is actually worse. Okay, I think I lose the opening very minimally this way. Hey, RVDH. Yeah, this is what I expected. I think they could have figured out a slightly better arrangement of pieces, but it's not a huge deal. I get to take the 2-1-1-2, which is pretty exciting. Especially because the patches right after it are all very expensive. Though I guess my opponent would have to take a piece here, and I'm not actually sure they have to take a piece here. Because I'm on the wrong parity. I have even time remaining. Yeah, okay, so I'm not getting what I wanted, unless my opponent makes a mistake. So... I don't think I could have avoided this like start so far. I think this is still the best given the opening situation, which was awkward. I can hope my opponent wants to take this piece, though I'd be a little surprised if they do. Yeah, right now I'm losing if we both pass the rest of the game. Now I don't know if that's the case. I can even take this one. But I don't think I want to. Yeah, okay. 2-1 probably goes here. I think I also get this 1-2, this 1-2, and this 7-2. And I think if I get blocked a little bit in this arrangement, I'll be okay. Oh my god. Okay, there's a hint that I might not be getting the same sequence as I was envisioning. I should also check if I'm winning. Oh, I bet I'm winning right now. Let's see. I'm up by one button, -6 on incomes for the rest of the game, so -5. +16, so +11, and I have parity, so +21. I'm winning by 21 if we both pass the rest of the game. Okay, they took the 10-4, which means I'm actually on the 7-4, I think. How much did that get them? It cost them 14, it gave them 10, 28. So it was net +14 for them to take that, and I was winning by 21. So am I still winning by 7? I really don't want to seed the 1-2-7-2 sequence. Oh, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm just not giving that up. I'm giving up the 1-2, but I'm not giving up the 7-2. Yeah, no, this is all okay still, I think. The 7-4 nets me more in the long run than the 3-4 does. I think this is the safest thing to fill right here. Hey, Patrick. This is just the BGA results. Yeah, Wadar's got it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen me lose round 4 yet. Maybe that's a polite way of reminding me from Heroic Logic there. 15-minute delay, and the result came in 20 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. Updated. Okay, I don't see why I wouldn't take 2-2 here. And it's that or let my opponent have it. And they can take 7-1 into it, so... okay, so... 4 incomes left. Taking 1-3 opens up 2-2-1-5. That's pretty strong given what remains. So maybe I should have looked at that a little more closely. Who's winning? We're totally even on buttons. And I'm winning by 2 spaces, accounting for the special tiles, so I'm still winning here. My timer's down to 3.5. Okay, I better move pretty fast here. Yeah, I think I'm currently winning by 4. I think I win on tiebreak. 4 is just enough to win on tiebreak. That's wild. The current status of the current game state has me winning on tiebreak if we both pass until final move. I actually pass all my moves, and Komachin takes either 10-5 or 1-3 on the last move with 1 time left. That's what happens if we both pass for most of the rest of the game. And I think I win that one on tiebreak. Tiebreak is who gets to the middle first. Which is a good tiebreaker, in my opinion. Hard to talk about the games with 15. Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to give me advice, period. So the delay is doing its job. Oh, wow. Okay, so in net, 2-3 is better than 2-2. But for parity reasons, I want to take an odd number of time right now. Also, this could be my last chance to take the 7x7. Yeah, I wonder if that's really their thought here. Probably is. So I should take the 7x7. I really want to put the 1-5 here, but I don't think I can. And this is kind of messy. It's very limiting to my future moves to do that. Future moves are probably not worth a swing of 14 points. Okay, I think I'm in an okay spot here. There's enough cheap small pieces still in the game, which is a little unusual for this point. So filling my last spaces won't be quite as awkward as it might otherwise be. One thing my opponent should do is try to save space for the 2-3, though I'm not sure they'll actually get around to doing that, because it needs to go like here. Yeah, I think my opponent might only have room for one more big piece. The 2-3, the 8-6, the 5-4, the 3-6. They might be able to do 5-4 and 2-3, but other than that, their arrangement is pretty constrained. I mean, not as badly as mine is constrained, but... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably winning here. Yeah, I think I'm just winning. Yeah, that last little bit of tessellation on these last three pieces, and the special one by one. That's what I was silently working out in my head. I think I'm just supposed to take this right now. Playing chicken is not worth it. 41 minus 14 is 27. 27 is a pretty good score. Okay, I was a little more ahead in the end than I realized, but worked out. All right, cool. Nice to solidly beat a pretty strong opponent and then start feeling good about my game again after losing to Mega Mao last round. Speaking of Mega Mao. Alright, so Briztua, Mingo, Mega Mao, and Proton. The top two tables are undefeated, so we'll only have two undefeated players after this. Mega Mao Proton's at 234? Undefeated? Looks like Mega Mao is winning by a substantial amount here, though there is a ways to go. But yeah, I'm just going to assume Mega Mao is winning this game by like 15. And Briztua just beat Mingo by 8. So back to Mega Mao game. Last remaining matchup of undefeated players. It's a good move by Proton. I think they're probably too far behind, and Mega Mao can just time them out. It's probably Mega Mao's best move there, but doesn't feel great to be doing it. It's a very weird place to put the 2-3. I wouldn't have put it there. Mega Mao retaining the odd time remaining parity for the last little 1x1 and then the last move. It's helpful for both. Yeah, and Proton didn't give themselves a good follow-up move to that 10-3, so... this is their best option. And they're out of space. Yeah, they really messed up their arrangement on these last couple pieces. Yeah, they don't have button income 7x7 or coverage compensation, so Mega Mouse just winning on all fronts by a little bit. Mega Mao gets to pass and then take 7-6, which is actually 7-1 at the end of the game. So 18 for Mega Mao and probably close to 0 for Proton. -2. And my result was 5 minutes ago, 44 after, or 39 after, so I can put it into Nightbot at 54 after. Oh, I get to face Proton. That's a bit of a lucky matchup. Proton's probably the weakest remaining one-loss player. Alright, so this is round 6. Alright, and we're both forced to pass first move because these are all unaffordable. The free piece is pretty valuable here. Yeah, so I believe this guarantees me access to the free piece. I hope I didn't miscalculate. And it's really awkward to be taking stuff with high button, low time count early. Generally speaking. Okay, if I take this, am I winning? We have 8 incomes left. Yes, I am winning. Yeah, I wish I had one more button so that I could take this immediately into the free piece, but it's not a huge deal. I think I'm winning by 13 if we both pass right now with a better last move. Alright, if we want to pass for the rest of the game, I think I win. So, one income advantage, even for most of the game, is not enough to make up for me being the person who's going to win these 1x1s and have the better last move. So it's possible that Proton doesn't realize that, or it's possible they're just trying to get the 10-3. I don't really know. Or maybe trying to get to afford the 7-2 right after I take the 0-3. Maybe trying to afford 7-2, 5-3 at once. These are reasonable enough things to be going for. Maybe they want to take 3-2 instead of 10-3. But just aggressively going for the free piece is just kind of a good way to play. Yeah, the practice mode is kind of finicky sometimes. You have to drop things in a particular order. Like, is this... You know, that seems fine. Nothing super objectionable about that. Okay, yeah. Good move for them. I just noticed they have a tiny bit of... Well, I noticed earlier and then forgot. They have a tiny issue with... And it's very tiny. They'll have one button if they take this piece. That's an awkward place to put it. So I can force them to pass and then take 3-4. And then get 1-4. Uh... Oh, this is weird. Yeah, this is... I don't know where I'd put this one. So if I just give up on making it perfect... Yeah, that looks a lot more reasonable. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny I only have 2 income after the 4th income passes, but it's just a bit of an odd game here. Yeah, they're forced to pass. Yeah, let's run it. Yeah, no, this still looks okay. Yeah, this corner is a little awkward, but I do think that this is my best orientation of things right now. Mega Mao seems Might Mao, yeah. Mega Mao's good. There's a bunch of us in this top tier in this tournament, actually. And a couple of these lower rated players are quite good, too. Unexpected. I'm fine with giving up one of these special patches, I think. Yeah, but Proton is definitely a player who's playing above their rating here. I think their placement is a bit lacking skill-wise, but a lot of their game looks pretty good. Okay, yeah, like, why is this not oriented against the... Alright, I'm expecting to place the 2-2 right here. I think this is a pretty clear take the 2-1 so that they can get the 4-2 and put it here, but I don't actually know what they're thinking. I do need a little more income, and admittedly I don't have immediate plans to get it. But I do have 14 buttons stored up. My next income is coming relatively soon. Oh, that's an interesting move. I don't think it's very good. I thought I knew what I was doing, but maybe I don't. That might change it. No, it doesn't really change it. Where the 2-1 goes is actually a bit of an interesting issue here, because I'm sure I want the 2-2 right here. And I'm not actually sure I want to block this off. I do tend to end up in some games that are kind of extreme on the don't care about income side of things. This is definitely one of the most extreme in that category for me. But it's the MO that I play with, play by, and have a lot of success doing. So here we are. They set up to take 4-2 and put it there. Alright, I could fill this in, but I think that's actually kind of limiting. and I'm not in a gigantic rush. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. There's only 3 income times to go. I better get a little bit, or I'll run out of buttons to pay. Like, this is getting pretty extreme. I don't quite regret it yet, but it's a little scary. I guess I am in a good spot with this 1-5 and 5-5 both around to perfectly take the next 1x1. And thereby, if I take the 1-5, I can put it here, fill in the 1x1. Though I would expect it to go 3-1, then 1-5 from my opponent, something like that. 3-1 here. Not exactly the orientation I expected. But it kind of works. Okay. I think I'm about to mostly wrap up my placements here. Getting the 7x7 is pretty important. My opponent is threatening to pick it up. 6. Yeah, okay. I think this is viable. Getting this 3-6 is nice. It doesn't matter which way I do it, right? This is better. Okay, I think this is winning. I have 16 right now. I don't have an amazing score, to be fair. Oh. My opponent can take this or this. What are they scoring? 36, 37. Okay, they're scoring 7 plus their move. Okay, so I won. But might as well make this endgame precise. If I take this now, it costs me 10 and gives me 11 back, so it's +1. And they're taking what they would anyway. But they can lock me out and get +3. Yeah, okay, so +1/+1 is definitely right. Wait, I wouldn't be locked out. No, they would have just gotten 3 extra. Okay, so yeah, this was better by 2 points to take this. Okay, so 20, 27 minus 12 is 15. Not a huge score, but it's enough here. Nice 1 elo. Okay. I should have updated the today command already for round 5, but... Alright. There should be enough time for me to run to the bathroom quickly and not dawdle away from the computer as much as last time. Can put this on the top table here. Oh, it finished. No, it didn't finish. David Pierce with another win. Wow, both of them are very low on time for 20 game time remaining. Both players have a nice assortment of good pieces. Mega Mao is more filled, but less income. And that's, they're now equally filled, but Mega Mao has the income to go and a move here. And is getting the next 1x1. That's interesting. I don't know if I'd ever have put it there. Yeah, I'm not sure who's winning right now. I would guess Mega Mao is barely winning. But they have these two and these two spots to get the 7x7, and Bristwa's arrangement is friendlier for picking up the 7x7. Notably, Mega Mao can't fit in the 5-3, and Bristwa can. But right now, they are battling over this really awful stretch of 3 pieces. I don't feel like doing the math on who's winning if they both pass for the rest of the game. But I think Mega Mao is winning by 4. Plus a favorable last move. Okay, so Bristwa has to take a subpar piece here, though they can take 10-5 and get the 7x7, which is maybe their best move. But it also isn't in the sense that they can't take the 5-3 or 2-3, which are both high-value pieces, but they can get really hard to fit in at the endgame. So based on that move, I would guess that Brist was going to take the 10-4, coming with the 1x1, which I think is a good move. Put the 1x1 here. 10-4 here, 1x1 here. So when you take the 5-3, it fills up your 7x7. Yeah, see, I don't like that. But if they're planning for the 2-3 and putting it here, that's also okay. Put the special patch right there. But yeah, they can both time each other out now. Timing my opponent out is definitely something I'll be doing. That's an underwhelming endgame for Bristwa. They're 38 plus 7 minus 54. They're going to score -9. Just put this piece anywhere. And that's -6 to -9. Interesting. I don't think either of them played great at the end there with time running out. And I get to face Bristwa right now. Alright, so I'm tied second. Mega Mao's the only one on 6 out of 6. Sunny BB, David Pierce, CT, Bristwa, Mega Mao, and myself are on 5 out of 6. Mega Mao gets to face CT. Oh, Bristwa has the God opening. That's annoying. Wow, and there's some real trash out here. Okay, so Yeah, my evaluation of this opening is that it's very bad for me. If we both pass, it's very even score-wise because I have parity on the time remaining. Okay, I'm not as far behind as I thought because Bristwa has the wrong parity. Okay. Interesting playstyle. I've shared my Patchwork thoughts in a few places. Not on YouTube, but and I feel like I've been relatively open about my thoughts already. Like I could get very detailed about them, but it's mostly number crunching after believing in the principles that I've already talked about a few times. Can't say I expected that. But I'll take it. I guess our next battle is for the 1-4. Yeah, the 1-4 is probably pretty significant here. So Bristwa actually can't take 7-2 here. Yeah, that pass is correct. Yeah, I can't take 2-2. Yeah, as should be expected. Accurate move there. Yeah, I'm definitely in a losing spot right now. I'm on the wrong even odd parity. Um, Briswa can guarantee themselves to get 1-4 if they want. This was a bit of a risky placement for me. I'm assuming I end up with 3-6 is why I'm doing it. And 1-2. 1-2 I'm planning to put here. Hey, Grick Chick. Is that the sign I should update the tracker? Probably. My previous game ended 18 minutes ago. Indeed, that is the sign. Thanks, Grick Chick. Yeah, this is round 7. Luck has not quite been on my side here. This round. My lone loss was a bit of a throw. This one, if I lose, probably won't be a throw. That's extremely unexpected. I mean, it makes my stuff in here weird, but I'm okay with that. I guess they calculated this and they like what they saw. I have 5 time to play with. I actually want to spend an odd amount of time. So 3-2-2 would be great. It gives up the 2-3 piece, but I think that's okay. Okay. I'm expecting them to take 3-1 into one of the 2-3s. Probably the big one. Yeah, they can put 3-1 here, 2-3 here. I think I'm probably still losing. But I have chances here. My buttons and income are noticeably worse. Interesting. I haven't placed super efficiently for the 7x7, and Bristois has. Yeah, so basically what I'm deciding about is like the 1-5, which goes really nicely here. But if I end up with the 1-5, I probably don't get the next 1x1. Which means instead of taking 2-1, should I just take 4-2? Put it there. Or 1-5 here, 4-2 here. They're both pretty good. Yeah, tough. Yeah, I don't have quite enough buttons and income right now. The boot finger is getting itchy. No time of respect from both is weird. Yeah. Agree. Yeah, obviously, ending your sequence right before a 1x1 patch gives the patch to the opponent, guaranteed. So, not my favorite thing to do. And I mean, if I'm so my heuristics say take 2-2, take 2-2, take 2-2. Like, literally take all the 2-2s. Stuff them in here in some reasonable way. Three by one Tetris piece, and then the 5 here. Seems very reasonable. I don't know why that hasn't already hit the board. Yeah, regardless of the outcome, I think I played my position all right. I don't think I made any blunders this game. Just turn 1 free piece is extremely strong. And I didn't have great compensation for it. I mean, I want to keep this close, so I have a chance at winning on time, maybe, but keeping it close takes time to think about. Wow, they're just doing the move that I thought they would 3 minutes ago. Amazing. Not gonna let my opponent have that piece. Yeah, I think I'm losing by a fair bit here. I haven't calculated the actual number. Losing by 13, it looks like. Now I'm losing by 15. I want to save space for the 2-3 here, but that's incredibly hard to figure out. I have to take the 6-5. But I can't, like, get the 7-1 at the same time. Yeah, and this is the better piece for scoring. I mean, I have to hope my opponent makes a giant pile of mistakes, which is incredibly unlikely at this point. But I don't think I have any other hope for winning, so... Just well played to Briztswa, and that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I think 7-1, 2-1, then either 7-4 or 1-3 are both pretty powerful for him. Should be good enough to win the game with that. Yeah, I mean, they would have to play catastrophically bad to... Well, letting me have this is a gift. I'm not exactly sure why. Is it like, haha, I can let you have this and still win? Well, if that's what it is, I'll deal with it. I think just taking this as my last piece is fine. I don't expect to get the 1-3 back. I guess I could have calculated a differential there, but I mean, this piece is like net value plus 11. So like, am I ever gonna do better than that? I don't know. And I'm allowed to take this one anyway. Why are you letting me have it? This is 2 free points for me. Do you benefit by more than 2 points by letting me have this? Maybe. Do I benefit by passing? No. Because then I don't get these 2 points. Okay, so it's a swing of 4 if I let him have it. And then I'm just out of moves. Okay, I'm out of moves regardless. Whether I take this or not. And I'd rather not give 4 free points away. Alright, nicely played by Briztwa. I think I'm losing by like 15. Though I'm scoring 20. They've got 27 plus this move. This is a very good move. I don't know why they're thinking even 1 second here. Very clear cut. Very high score, 39. Yep. Sometimes you'll get that in Patchwork. That's the worst part of Patchwork, is when the free piece shows up in the first few slots. And that's why the Halloween edition is good. The Halloween edition rebalances stuff, and it's so that the opening advantages are lesser. Alright, we have CTCT running out of time here. Well, people haven't quite run out of time against me. I did enforce it a tiny bit, but... Patchwork Halloween edition for 2 ghouls. It hasn't gotten much competitive play, but if you care about balance, and I mean, I don't know if any Patchwork tournament will ever care about balance. If I ever run a Patchwork tournament, I'll give Halloween as a option for playoff rounds, but I don't think it sold enough copies to... Yeah, I'm just trying to find the BGG forum discussion. Here we go. Yeah, this paragraph is humongous. Tyson Strebe did the rebalancing, basically, for the Halloween edition. I think he did a great job. I haven't had too many plays of it, but yeah. The game normally only has a small advantage to player 1, 55% win percentage, but that advantage can grow to 78% if the free piece is in the first 3 spots when the game begins. So I don't think it was like purely 78% chance in the game that just happened, but maybe closer to like 65 or 70% chance that Briztwa just wins based on our pretty equal skill levels and where the free piece was. So yeah, it's just unlucky when that happens. And then also the pass battles apparently are lesser in the Halloween edition. I haven't played it enough to know. It's possible. If the pieces are less important relative to each other, then... We have a negative 20 to negative 33 game. That's fun. And we're about to hit round 8, the last round. Alright, so Mega Mao's on 7 of 7. So if they win their next game, they win the tournament. I'm on 2 losses already, so I'm actually probably not meddling here. Let's see, who might I play next round? Sunny, Mingo, Omni, if they win. I'm not going to face Proton or Adnaw. Who has Mega Mao played against? Mega Mao has played against Briztwa, so Mega Mao will be facing David Pierce next round. It's up to David Pierce to beat Mega Mao. Nice showing by David. I didn't think his elo was very high. Mega Mao had a bye in round 2. I face CTCT. Alright, round 8. Let's see if I can scrounge up a bronze here. Might as well look at the matchups while my opponent joins the game. Briztwa against Fanatical Lime. Sunny versus Sunny. Myself against CTCT. Adnaw against SK Loki. Mingo against KCRC. Okay. Let's win this. For the bronze hopes. There's a bit of calculation needed in this opening, I gotta say. No, that's not the move I would do. Okay, these are the same, assuming I pass second move. The ideal The goal here is to get the 2-1 and the 0-3. But if you miss, you can get the 3-2, 2-3, which is pretty alright. Yeah, it's just this, right? Maybe I should have turned that around. Yeah, I think I did a small error on placement there. Things that probably won't matter. What I didn't calculate is if I'm winning. But I don't think I had any good way to turn that around if I wasn't already. Can't resist spoilers, yeah. You're definitely doing that. Yeah, I should have flipped the red piece vertically. It's okay. I should figure out what I'm doing if my opponent decides to do the pass battle. I think I just need to take 1-2. Letting them have 1-2-2-1-0-3 is like really generous. Also, it doesn't let me buy both of these. It doesn't leave me many buttons remaining. Yeah, this one isn't good either. On the other hand, I just don't really know what other option I have. I mean, this is plus 17 for the rest of the game, so it is just better. This is only plus 7. Alright, I'm gonna capitulate here. Gosh, it makes me wonder if I did anything wrong. Maybe I should have taken the 4-2. Yeah, I probably should. I probably didn't calculate that right. I should have tried to figure out who was winning after more combinations of stuff than I actually looked at. You're not a ghoul, so the Halloween version's not for you. Fair. It's a good reminder that I can update Nightbot now. Buy, win, win. Loss, win, win. Loss. I would be set up nicely for the 7-2, except I don't have the money for it. Okay, I'm winning by 2. Being on the parity is very powerful. Wonder if CT's gonna take the 5-5 to get the 1x1. That would be nice for me. And if I do get the 7-2, I'm actually putting it here. One reason it's good to put 7-2 here is because the 1-2 I might have a chance for, and it goes super well here. Alright, my opponent's running their clock down really intensely here. I'll probably warn them when they get to like 2 minutes or something, but so the decision I need to make is, do I want to allow the 5-3? Probably. I'm also on the right parity this way. Five 3 for CT, 1-2 for me. Gives me good chances at the 1-4. So whoever takes the 1-4 gives up possibly 2-1, 1-2, 2-3. So maybe the 1-4 is not quite as good as it usually would be because of the opportunity cost. Though if my opponent were to take 3-6 right now, that would be make things very easy to take 1-4, 2-1, 1-2 myself. Or some other combo like that. Not quite what I expected. I don't know how to say no to this. I am just straight up allowing a strong sequence from my opponent to take the 7x7. I probably should have found a way to not do this. Maybe there was a pass that I had to find. No. I guess I can hope for timeout. Yeah, I'm down to hoping for a timeout. I think. I'm like losing by 10. Yeah, it was really the 7x7 sequence that ended up pretty bad for me. Sorry, I paused the music on accident there. Hello? And I hope I didn't miss anything. No, that's definitely wrong. Okay, that didn't work. This costs 9 and gives 15, so it's plus 6. This costs 4 and gives 11, so it's plus 7. Yep. So where did that one go wrong? Probably when I took the 1-4 big piece and couldn't resist. Possibly in the opening, but yeah, that's a bummer here. I did expect to do better this tournament, but Mega Mao undefeated. Very nice. Bristswa ends on 7 of 8. I definitely could have done a little better. Losing to Mega Mao round 3, I'm not really sure. That should have been a loss. Round 7, I deserved to lose. This round 8, I really think I messed up there. I continued with something I thought I knew was wrong, and then it was. That's unfortunate. It means that my MSO Grand Prix score is not going to be great. Admittedly, 5 out of 8 is not too much worse than 6 out of 8. With so many people dropping, and I probably have good tiebreakers on 5 out of 8 because I played a lot of the top players here. But maybe something like 70s or even 80 Grand Prix points instead of 90 or more is a bummer. Agricola is probably my last MSO event in 8 days, next Saturday. thought other people were streaming the tournament, but maybe they're offline now? Yeah, I guess it's the last Patchwork show online. Okay, so definitely not how we wanted it to end, and it happens. Well, just a little unsharp at the end. And I did lose some elo that, yeah, the Smurf account is for protecting my elo, and I already hit Master and went below 700, so I don't care too much about my Patchwork elo anymore. So that's why I was happy to play on the main. Okay, I think that's it for me. I don't see anything else for us to talk about here, given that there's that awkward delay. Thanks all for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the Patchwork. You got to see some very high-level play, even though I wasn't always winning. My opponents played generally very low mistake Patchwork, so props to all of them. I think for the most part I did pretty well, but lost focus at a couple of key points, unfortunately, and it cost me, yeah, in 2 of my 3 losses. Have a great rest of your Friday and your weekend. I'll hope to see you in a future stream. And yeah, take care. Bye.